Yesterday was the official debut of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, as well as creator George Lucas by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, ever since the trailer debuted on ESPN during Monday Night Football, specifically over at halftime, a lot of fans had mixed reactions to the new trailer. A lot of fans were underwhelmed, and at the same exact time, other fans were very excited about what they saw, which is completely understandable. You know, I will admit that there are parts of the trailer that I felt underwhelmed as well, and there are other parts that I actually felt very excited about what's coming our way by Disney and Lucasfilm. Now, I wanted to go over one element of the Rise of Skywalker footage that released just yesterday that is opening up a lot of questions related to the character of Rey, and of course, Sith lore that will be introduced in the film by director J.J. Abrams. So if we go ahead and take a look at the official trailer here, if we go all the way to the middle point of the trailer, give or take, there is a sequence in which you do in fact see both Rey and Kylo Ren actually inside of Kylo Ren's quarters. Now, Kylo Ren's quarters, by the way, is on board of his First Order Ravager ship. It's a brand new Star Destroyer that now belongs to Supreme Leader Ren. Now, I want to go over Rey's Sith Dagger. A lot of fans are starting to wonder exactly what this thing is all about. Well, it does match directly with the leaks that we talked about. If you guys don't want to get spoiled, I do suggest that you guys back out of this video right now. But from the leaks that we went over a couple of weeks ago, is that of course the Sith Dagger is said to hold a very important part of the plot of Episode 9 that's going to evolve the character of Rey and of course Kylo Ren, and exactly how Rey is going to find Palpatine. Now, this Sith Dagger is actually said to have ancient Sith text written on the actual blade itself, and she uses it to not only destroy that little podium that's supporting Darth Vader's melted helmet, but she's also going to use it in the film as a way to guide herself over to the world of Exegol. Now, this Sith Dagger was actually used by one of Palpatine's Sith loyalists in the film, where there is going to be a sequence in The Rise of Skywalker where she uses that dagger, she actually touches it and sees visions of exactly how her parents were really killed. And that's going to be another big element of The Rise of Skywalker, is of course Rey's parents are going to be a big part in Episode 9. So moving on forward, you know, looking at the Sith Dagger itself, I know it's a far shot, but you can see the overall size of it. It looks like any normal dagger that would be. A lot of people are thinking that maybe, you know, it's something to do with Mortis. You know, a lot of people are starting to wonder that, you know, Rey, Kylo, and Palpatine could become the father, the son, the daughter, etc. Something like a parallel of that in that sense. That is definitely plausible. We'll have to wait and see exactly what J.J. Abrams has in store for all of this. We do know that Palpatine has a plan in place to use a new ability called Force Conduit, which is going to drain the energy of both Rey and Kylo Ren in order to become more youthful in design in The Rise of Skywalker. So, like I say, we do know that they are going to be introducing tons of new Sith lore in Episode 9, and this trailer gave us a little hint of what kind of Sith lore is coming our way in, of course, The Rise of Skywalker. Now, with that being said, this new Sith Dagger is said to be a big role in not just the third act of the film, but also the first act of Star Wars Episode 9. Rey is actually said to discover this thing on the world of Pasaana, which is the brand new desert world that is actually set and ready to appear in The Rise of Skywalker, that holds many secrets to not just the Sith, but also, of course, to Palpatine's new Sith Empire. Now, of course, Rey is actually said to go over there and meet with Lando Calrissian. That's exactly why they go over to the world of Pasaana, is to track down one of Leia's contacts. Now, what do I think about everything related to Sith lore in The Rise of Skywalker? Well, to be honest, I think it fits perfectly. I think it's the best way to do things in order to learn more about the ancient Sith ways, as well as a way in order to literally learn more about, you know, the ancient ways of the dark side of the Force, which is exactly what J.J. Abrams wanted to really kind of just explain to the fans, and that's exactly what we will be getting in Episode 9. So with this trailer, I will say, even though they did dial it down on the Sith lore, we got a little look at that dagger at the very least, which is going to be a very big part of the film that's going to not only offer Rey visions of her parents and exactly how they died, but it's also the key. It's actually said to be the key to discovering Palpatine himself on, of course, the world of Exegol, but not just the planet, but the hidden base that resides underneath the ground. In fact, it's exactly why we see Star Destroyers rising up from the ground and pretty much coming through it all, is because those Star Destroyers were actually in hiding for a very long time and are now preparing themselves for war against the First Order and the Resistance. Visually speaking, this trailer, there are times where it is very impressive, especially with the world of Exegol, and I cannot wait to see more about that planet. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Gun in hand, we are alone again. No, I'm not the one from night to moon.